Atlantia vivere, Atlantia vincere, Atlantia victor. My holy people of Macedonia, this is your time to rise. This is your time for every man to be a hero, also for every woman. Because a great darkness is coming upon Europe. Not only the invasion of France and England and Germany with the red race, with Lemurians and with black people in France. They have given they have occupied Africa. After that they had revolution, and they have said that everyone is free and equal, liberté, égalité, fraternité, and therefore the whole Africa moved to France and to England and to Germany, and those countries are now finished. Now it is the time for us, because we stand at the crossroads of time, and also we stand at the crossroads between the white race and the red race, and our alliance is in question. There is an old prophecy which says that this year the face of Europe shall be shaved twice. First by the forces of Russia, then by the forces of China. Now the army of China numbers 250 million men, or more than 200 million men to be more precise, more than 225 million. Yes, this is 10 times more than the populations of Romania and Macedonia combined. That is why I need all of you to be heroes. Each man must be a hero. We have advanced technologies. We have flying saucers in Romania, in the great island of Brăila, and also in other places near Cluj. We have lasers, plasma, and antimatter weapons, and jump engines, and cloaking devices, and shields, but I know that war is won with the hearts of men, not with dragons and flying saucers. I know that in Macedonia we have a lot of dragons, and we are friends, and we ride those dragons. We are all dragon lords. But we need to believe in ourselves. And in order to believe in ourselves, because I was thinking how to make this speech, and I have decided, because the Emperor Alex Malinaș from the Macedon family asked me, as I am number 2 in the Council of Kings, or number 1, I'm the king of the city of Argos. I'm Lucian Ilea, related to the great Enea, and even the greater Iason, king of the undefeated city of Argos, which is the capital of Macedonia, but the emperor is Alex Malinaș, and I'm not jealous about it, because she is a woman, she's a dragon female, and as you know, in Macedonia only men can bear arms. But this rule can change, and we can, because I have discussed the military strategies with her. And also we have a lot of historians in Western Europe today who say that our history is a lie, that we have imagined in our rich imagination that we have created the Macedonian Empire, that we never fought at Pasargada and at Gaugamela. And in order to contradict them, and in order to inspire you, I wish to give you some details, some numbers, because our forefathers in Elada and in Macedonia, but not in Dacia, have had the good habit of writing everything down. For instance, we know that there were 296 soldiers in the great army of Sparta, and that there were approximately 1,275,000 soldiers in the army of Xerxes of Persia. Xerxes the second of Persia, who has invaded Elada. And we have waited, and the army of Sparta, the 300 Spartans, the 296 Spartans, waited them at the great defile of Pasargade, the great passage of the great mountain passage of Pasargade. And they killed 100,000 of them, including the king Xerxes, who was 34 years old, and he had a sister named Xena, who was 12 to 13 years old. The historians are less precise here. And the army of Xerxes was driven back and taken to their boats, and they had 9,368 standing boats, and each boat had 3 pairs of sails. Yes. By another commander, I don't remember his name, but his age was 43 years old. And I ask you now, after we defeat, or when we defeat the armies of China and their 200 million savages, to write down all the names of the enemy commanders, all the names, all their ages, and also the name and the ages of your children, spouses, and so on, so that our children may know about our sacrifice today, so that they will not say that we imagined things. And after that, when Alexander the Great, when he was 29 years old, he invaded Persia, and he fought. And the army of Macedonia and the Lada numbered 40,000 soldiers. We were all equal in Macedonia. The emperor told me that we are all equal here in Dacia, but I said no, in Macedonia we are all equals, because here in Dacia people used to take slaves to one another, because they don't trust each other, and they don't trust each other because they don't know it, and they don't trust their name and their history. They have changed their name of their country from Dacia to the Roman Empire, to Romania. Yes, Romania. So when we fought the great battle of Gaugamela, the entire army of Macedonia and the army of Alexander the Great was 40,000 men strong, and 40,000 soldiers, and the enemy army numbered about 10 million soldiers. 10 million, yes. And the age of the commander of the cavalry of Darius II was aged 58. I don't remember his name. However, Darius II was the 10th child of Istaspe. Istaspe was his father's name. And Istaspe died at the age of 85. And Darius II was 41 years old at the battle. He did not die there, he died much later. And we have defeated this army because Alexander has led his cavalry to create a breach in the enemy ranks. He created an anvil maneuver. He pretended to make an anvil maneuver and attack from the flank, from the left flank. Thus, Darius sent his own cavalry to pursue him, but then the very fast Macedonian cavalry turned back, and they attacked the center of the enemy army where Darius himself was, and he nearly got him killed with a spear. Yes. So, because that army of 10 million men was composed of many different nationalities, and the empire of Persia did not respect the habits and the religion of their tribes, which unfortunately we see today in the Orthodox world, in the Catholic world, in the Christian world, also in the Muslim world in general. They don't allow conquered nations to maintain their own religion. That is why in our world we have so many problems between Israel and its neighbor, between Phoenicia and Assyria, for instance. Yes. So I told you all these details because I want you to know that I feel like a Macedonian. I feel that I have fought at I was at Pasagan and I fought at Gaugamel. So, my dear friends, my dear heroes, I know it is said that you should not be a hero in the army, because every man who is a hero is a dead man, because all heroes are dead and all the gods are dead. All the 7 gods of Macedonia are dead and all the 12,000 heroes are also dead. But when you die, you gain your freedom. That is the truth. We go back to the center of the earth and we rejoice ourselves in the great fire of Zalmoxe, our God. Or maybe we go up to the sky of Zalmoxe and reincarnate, who knows? Every man with his own preferences. And we have to do it right. Romania shall give, I shall give all my technology to Macedonia. If you go to ftp.atlantia.online, you shall find at atlantiantechnology.docx all our Atlantian technologies, of course. And the login is apollo@atlantia.online, and the password is Caligulas36 in one word with capital C, simple C, yes, not K, by the name of the Roman Empire Caligulas, to whom I felt much attracted. So I know that the emperor has done a lot to strengthen our country, to bring not necessarily peace, but honesty. And now it is time to move forward, because I only have 2 more months as dictator before they execute me. I asked the emperor, why don't you offer yourself? Well, because she's a woman and blah blah. Okay. The idea is that we need to be number 1 again in the world. Number 2 is not enough. I have asked the emperor, how can I turn Macedonia from a third world country into a world superpower in just 2 months? And he said, by mastering the spirit of the people. All the noblemen coffers shall be open, all the state coffers shall be open, every man and woman and child shall be a soldier. We shall give weapons to all, modern weapons, laser weapons, plasma beams, and so on. We shall arm the entire populations of Romania and Macedonia, maybe also Bulgaria, if they agree. Although Bulgarians were also allies with Russians, together with the Serbians, maybe also Albanians, because Albanians are our brothers and sisters. They are Romanians after all. And I wanted this speech to be much more encouraging, but we shall stop. As we have stopped in the past, we shall stop in the future all the incursions. I expect these incursions to occur in the months of September or October, to coincide with the coming of Nibiru or Planet X this year, 2016. And may our gods give us peace and take care of all of us. Goodbye.